Blackstock came off the bench to rescue Southampton with a second-half hat-trick in the midweek cup tie against Colchester, but it's a much bigger challenge today at Arsenal. With three first-choice strikers, Kevin Phillips, James Beattie and Peter Crouch injured, Blackstock partners Brett Ormerod in a Southampton attack that hasn't scored a Premiership goal for 6.5 hours. The absence of Sol Campbell from Arsenal's defence with the recurrence of a knee injury may offer Southampton some crumbs of optimism. Sigan is Campbell's replacement, but by a remarkable coincidence, the last time Arsenal lost in the Premiership before last weekend to Leeds in 2003, they played Southampton in the next game and beat them 6-1. Toure to Laurent. Lundberg skips away easily from Svensson, and then Higginbotham gets across the front of him, and that's going to be obstruction and a free kick. I think he knew instinctively, Danny Higginbotham, that he wouldn't have the pace to outstrip Freddie Lundberg. So Arsenal with a chance to deliver a ball into the 6-yard box. Bergkamp will take it. Sigan's in there. Toure's in there as well. Sigan comes to the near post, over the top of him. Oh, Henry with a firmly met header, but he misses the target, and that is a surprise. Kept in play by Ormerod. Now Higginbotham, left-footed. Nielsen. Oh, it's off the post! Oh, Southampton so close to an opening goal. Well, a moment to stun Highbury as Lehmann finally catches it confidently under the crossbar, but Michael Nielsen, the Swedish international who played at Euro 2004 for Sweden, a free transfer signing in the summer, has rattled Arsenal's cage there. And Lundberg takes his eye off it and it runs out of play. Well, he couldn't have struck that much better. The ball kept in initially by Ormerod. And on the volley, it might have taken a possible deflection off an Arsenal defender, but it had beaten Lehmann. And Arsenal is saved there by the woodwork. Here's Bergkamp. Henry's in the middle. Lundberg makes a run to the near post. Oh, penalty. It was a reckless challenge by Kenton. And Matt Messias has pointed to the penalty spot. And I think he's arguing that he really hasn't got any alternative. Kenton got back. It was a wild swing of the leg. And Dennis Bergkamp, a yard inside the penalty area, has his legs taken from underneath him. Maybe the decision looks a little bit hard, but it gives Arsenal a chance to open the scoring from the penalty spot. It will be Thierry Henry for Arsenal. Oh, and he's hit the post! Well, even the greatest of them can sometimes fail to score, and that evens things up. Henry can't score with a penalty. Maybe he can score from outside the area. Bergkamp, lovely turn. Kenton got that one away. Here's Henry, back to Bergkamp. Oh. Back it comes to Delap. Away by Vieira. Oh, cleverly done by Henry. And again, cleverly done. Great break by Bergkamp, and he spots him. Here's Bergkamp, wonderful ball to Henry. But for once, Dennis Bergkamp's first touch wasn't good enough. Fabulous break by Arsenal, though. The ball cleared from their own penalty area, and in the blink of an eye, Henry's into Southampton's half, and Dennis Bergkamp arriving with the pace of a 100-metre sprinter, let down by his touch. Edu. Here's Ashley Cole, who never needs two invitations to come forward. Henry, chance here perhaps for Arsenal. Goes wide of Niemi. He's a quality goalkeeper, Niemi. The Finnish international gets airborne to turn it away, and still Arsenal are denied. Well, Arsenal are finding it difficult to get into Southampton at the start of this second half. They've sat back in a... Oh, it's a half-hearted clearance by Lundekvam. He's given it away to Bergkamp. Henry, no room to manoeuvre, but he smacks it into the side netting. It's going to be a corner. And that was the attempted clearance by Lundekvam. Bergkamp setting it up for Henry, who tried to cut it back into the 6-yard box where Lundberg was. Henry takes it, defended by Telfer at the near post, and here's Delap. Wide to Ormerod. Telfer to Nielsen. Telfer. Kenton. Ormerod. Telfer again. Here's Blackstock. Can he make something of this, the youngster? Oh, he got the shot away, and it cannons off Toure. It's going to be a corner. We didn't see much of Dexter Blackstock in the first half. The hat-trick hero from the Carling Cup tie against Colchester. And a familiar face among the crowd at Highbury. That's Demi Moore. Reyes, free kick. Oh, did somebody stand on his fingers? Yes, they did. But Reyes is leaving the field and is obviously in considerable discomfort. And Arsenal have brought on, or will bring on, Pires. Well, the Highbury crowd urging Arsenal to get forward. Bergkamp. Henry. Oh, there's no offside against Henry! That's all it takes. And Southampton players are furious with the referee's assistant on the far side. Tony Green with the flag that wasn't raised. They feel that Henry was offside. Well, just looking at the faint lines of the mower on the field, it would appear that Henry wasn't offside. Very tight decision. Bergkamp just chipped it over the top. Lundekvam appealed. Henry tucked it away. And now the nerves are settled. Henry gets his 10th goal of the season. Oh, Steve Wigley's not pleased, is he? He felt that Henry was offside. Oh, that's wonderfully done. Back to Vieira! Well, it seemed to be there on a plate for Patrick Vieira. Here's Henry. Over the top, oh, and it's Henry onto his own pass. He's got Lundberg wide as Pires. Lundberg! Oh, great save, Niemi. Bergkamp, great football by Bergkamp. Corner. Oh. What a fantastic bit of football by Thierry Henry. I don't know if he really intended that. He just seemed to chip it forward. Now, it looked like he intended it as a pass, but then his own pace carried him forward. And in the end, it was a pass to himself. Here's Jakobsen. This is McCann. It's got a corner. Good pressure from Southampton. They've responded well after the disappointment of conceding that goal to Henry. McCann will take it. There's three of them in there! They've done it! Oh, Southampton! Rory Delap with the header, and it's 1-1. And it's an unthinkable scoreline, really. And you can see etched in the face of Arsene Wenger exactly what Arsenal think about that. Really good, solid header by the Republic of Ireland international. And that goal coming from that great sense of injustice that Southampton felt about Henry's opening goal when they felt he was offside. And with, what, a little over 10 minutes left at Highbury, it's 1-1. Perez! Niemi has it. Gathered into his chest as Perez tried to toe poke that one. Delap to Nielsen. Attempt at a trip by Fabregas will now bring a free kick. A chance for the towering two central defenders, Jakobsen and Lundekvam, 5 and 6, to get right into the heart of things. In by McCann. Oh yes! Would you believe it? Delap has headed another one, and Southampton lead unbelievably at Highbury by 2 goals to 1. That little knot of Southampton supporters there are in absolute dreamland. And Steve Wigley, having not won in the Premiership, looks like he's going to win at Arsenal. Another really good header from Rory Delap. Lehmann just watches it flash past him. Perez. Kenton takes it off him, there's no foul. Here's young Kenton, the right back, and he's into the penalty area. Sigan's with him. Oh, the crowd, the Southampton crowd, shouting that Kenton had been pushed over, but referee from a long way back has had none of that. All eyes on the referee. Steve Wigley on his feet. Is this to be the most improbable, the most unlikely, the most unexpected first win for the new Southampton manager? But wait, here comes Arsenal again. They haven't given up yet. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Van Persie! What a heartbreaker for Southampton! That is cruel. What a left foot shot. One turn, another touch, struck left-footed, right into the top corner. Not even Niemi could keep that out. Scored his first against Manchester City in the Carling Cup in midweek, and now to Arsenal's rescue. Well, surely we've had more than the 2 minutes of added time. Game seems to be going on forever. Well, they might have done, mightn't they? Van Persie's glancing header is gathered in by Niemi. And that's it. It ends at Highbury 2-2. But it was oh so close to what would in truth have been an historic victory.
Southampton was well organised, battled well, and you could see that the shock of last Sunday was not completely out of the system.
There's a lot of people saying we shouldn't even bother turning up. You know, just give Arsenal, you know, apparently last night one phoning was saying, give Arsenal a 3-0 win and don't turn up. We use that to our advantage. It's easy to knock us at the minute, you know, but I think we've shown that we're together as a group, and I'm very confident that we will move up the league.
Before the game, you know, everyone's saying, you know, we'd have taken a point, but, you know, to be a goal up with 7 minutes, I think, to go, you know, it's very disappointing, and it was a quiet dressing room afterwards.
I thought I have to go for for the top corner, and yeah, it was a little bit luck, of course, but I'm happy with it, and I think my teammates also.
Amazing game, isn't it? Arsenal 49 matches unbeaten. On the 50th they lose it, and then nearly 2 on the trot. It's the dominoes effect, I suppose.
But it was a great game. Both sides playing open, attractive, exciting football, and taking tremendous credit, out of the game. Arsenal did well to come back in. They could have been 3-0 up, then they go 2-1 down, and they kept on going to the end, and they might have sneaked it. But Southampton mixed emotions because a fantastic performance really was. And they'll be delighted with the performance, but obviously upset that they never got 3 points. But that's the way it's going for them. But they can take a lot of pride at that performance.
Yeah. Well, the other thing as well is now, on the back of that, they then go into November's fixtures, and I think they play the 3 promoted teams, plus I think Portsmouth as well.
Well, let's hope Steve Wigley's got his first win by the end of November, otherwise they are in trouble.
Well, if not, they're in a mess.
Yeah.
But if they keep playing like that, they will.
Yeah. A lot of twists and turns in that second half.
Just unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, certainly from Arsenal's point of view as well, they miss the penalty and they go 1 in front, and then great play by Henry, plays it across to Lundberg. I mean, it's a miss. It's also a very, very good save as well.
No Campbell for Arsenal, but buildup for Southampton. 1-1. Buildup again. 2-1. You think it's all over?
Yeah, back down the other end, and Van Persie, what a great goal this is as well. Nice little change of feet, fires it across Niemi. I mean, that was on 90+ minutes. And the very, very last kick of the game, Van Persie again could actually have stolen it. And it would have been a steal.
Would have been very cruel on Southampton as well, wouldn't it, if they conceded 2 in the last few seconds.
Well, and plus the 1 or 2 youngsters playing. I mean, obviously they'll get the big guys up front coming back, and the next 3 or 4 matches are crucial for them. Like you say, Steve Wigley's got to get a win under his belt.
Satisfied with goal scorers. Here's how things stand tonight in the Barclays Premiership. A brilliant week for Chelsea has seen them whittle away Arsenal's 5-point lead to join the Gunners at the summit. Bolton can close the gap on Everton by beating Newcastle. Middlesbrough will drop to 5th, whatever happens at the Reebok. Blackburn's draw lifts them above Norwich at the bottom, but the Canaries can climb out of the relegation zone with a first win of the season at Manchester City. Birmingham, with just 1 win in 19, are dropping fast and join Southampton. And Midlands rivals West Brom in trouble, but we can see Crystal Palace rising to 14th. Since you condemned them, Mr Hansen, they've won 3 and 4 league games.
I said last week they've got a hard November. We shall speak early December. But Gene and the boys, I take it all back. You've been terrific.
Yeah, we're getting lots of requests from all the other teams to write them off, by the way. Gents, thanks very much.